Okay. You are purchasing the furniture by the way of cash, means where you will take the money, from the cash box only you will take the money. So minus 6,000 from the cash. Okay. So it becomes 74,000. If you write the equation, no, 74,000 it becomes. Okay. Now you see in the page number 37, cash purchases of furniture 6,000, and furniture you are purchasing means where you will enter this 6,000. 6,000, the value of the furniture is 6,000. So you have to add in the furniture. Okay. Now after writing 6,000, then 80,000, and then this equation is same as it is, 10,000 same as it is, and here 74,000 and then plus 6,000, and here it becomes cash purchases plus 10,000. Okay, 80 plus 10, 90, and then here 74 plus 6, 10, remainder 1, 80, 80 plus 10, 90. Okay, it becomes here also 90,000, there also 90,000. Okay. So each and every example and then exercise you have to read the statement and how it affect the accounts. Okay. So whether it is a cash is increasing or decreasing, stock or furniture, whatever, if it decreases, so you have to subtract, if it is increasing you have to add. So this is the way of doing the accounting equation. Okay. Now coming to the point of analysis of transaction. Okay, this is of 3 marks. Okay. How will you do the analysis of transaction? The statement you have to see, the first one of 3 marks. Somu commenced business with cash. Okay. Somu commenced business with cash. So here what are all the account related here? Cash is related, and then Somu's capital is related. Somu capital is related. So what is the cash? Cash is the real. Cash is the real. And what is the Somu's capital? Somu's capital is the personal. Somu's capital is personal. Here Somu commenced business with the cash. Okay, the cash is coming inside our business. So cash comes in. Cash comes in. And then personal account. Here Somu's capital is the personal account. Somu is the giver. Somu is starting the business with the cash. Somu is bringing the cash into the business. So Somu is the giver. Okay. Somu is giver. Okay. Whenever cash comes in, so what you have to do? We have to debit, DR. Whenever Somu is the giver, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Okay. So we have to write credit. Okay. So you have to follow the golden rules of accounting double entry, personal account, real account and the nominal account. How the account involved here. Okay. So then after that you have to identify the account, whether it is a personal, real or nominal. Then you find out whether the cash is coming inside or cash goes out, whether they are receiving or giving. Okay. Whether the expenses are losses or incomes are gaining. Okay. Accordingly you have to write the debit or credit. After writing this debit and credit, so what you have to do? We have to write the entry. Okay. Whenever if you see the statement analysis of transaction, if 3 marks, so what you have to do? You have to write this 2 account and then what it is, identify the transactions, real account or personal account. Then after that, that is equal to cash coming inside the business and Somu is the giver. So debit and credit, this much you have to write it. Then you have to follow our journal entry format, date, particulars. Each and every statement you have to write separately. Okay. Date, particular, then LF, ledger folio, debit, credit. compulsory this rupee symbol format. Okay. Okay, now date, particular, LF, debit and then credit. Now what is the debit and what is the credit? Here real. Real is what? Cash. And here Somu's capital is credited. Okay. So you will write here cash account debtor to Somu's capital account. Okay. And here the statement narration you will write Somu started the business. Somu started the, whatever the statement, no, the full you will write it in the narration. Somu started the business with cash. Okay, so the amount if it is given, so you must write the amount. Here 50,000 given, so I write debit 50,000 and then credit 50,000. Okay. So this is the way analysis of transaction. Now the second one, cash paid to Rahul. Cash paid to Rahul. The question is cash paid to Rahul. Here overall Rahul cash. Okay, Rahul and then cash. Rahul is the personal. Rahul is personal and cash is the real. Okay, and Rahul, what Rahul is doing? Cash paid to Rahul. Now here the personal, Rahul will be the receiver. Someone is paying to Rahul, so Rahul is the receiver. Receiver means what? In personal, receiver, debit the receiver. So you do debit, DR. Okay. Whenever in personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver, and Rahul is the receiver here. So you write DR, that means debit. Now cash, cash is the real. Cash paid to Rahul. Now cash goes out. Cash is going out. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Whenever it goes out, no, so we have to write credit. Understood now? First you have to identify the account, personal account or real account. Now here Rahul, what is the purpose here Rahul? Rahul is getting the cash. Rahul is the receiver. Now debit the receiver means debit you write, and here cash. Cash is the real. What is the purpose of cash here? Cash goes out of the business. So who is the receiver of the cash? Rahul is the receiver. Now cash is going out means debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So cash goes out is credit. Now we have to write the journal entry. Whenever the analysis of transactions will be there, you have to analyze it like this. Then after that you have to write this format: date, particulars, LF, debit and then credit. You have to write. Now Rahul is the debit. Rahul account debtor to cash account. Rahul account debtor to cash account. Rahul account debtor to cash account. Here the narration you have to write cash paid to Rahul. Cash paid to Rahul. Okay. The amount if it's given you have to write whatever the amount given, that you have to write 4,000. Okay. Now bought goods for cash. Okay. Bought goods for cash. Third one, bought goods for cash. Bought means what? Purchasing. Bought goods for cash. So one is the purchase. Okay. One is the purchase. Purchase is the nominal account. Nominal account. And then cash is the real account. And here cash goes out buying goods for cash. Okay. Purchasing goods for the value of cash. Here nominal account. What happened here whenever you are purchasing? whenever you purchase, expenses happened, expenses made. What you have to do whenever expenses made? Okay, debit all expenses and losses. So this will be the debited. Okay, and bought goods for cash means whenever you are purchasing, cash is going out. So cash goes out. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So this will become credit. Okay, so expenses made, purchases means expenses made, that becomes debit. Now the entry will be purchases account debtor, purchase account debtor to cash account, purchase account debtor to cash account. Amount is 4,000. 4,000 whatever the amount given, no, so that amount only you have to write. Okay, now what is the narration? Bought goods, bought goods for cash. So this is your narration. Okay, so purchase is the nominal, cash is the real. Nominal is expenses made, that is debit, and cash is the real account, cash is going out, so that becomes credit. Okay, so this is the analysis of transactions. In 3 marks, that's all. Sum will be the that's all, and then the question answers. 3 mark question answers. What are the importance of accounting? In that, what you do, just if it is a 3 marks, 3 headline you have to write, like a systematic records, preparation of financial statement, and aid to decision making. Okay, this 3 sentences heading you have to write, and then one point you have to write for the 3 marks. Headline you have to write, and one sentences you have to explain about this. And what is the meaning of accounting? All the 2 marks and 3 marks you have to go through in the lesson number 1 and 2. Okay. So what is the meaning? The meaning is, meaning of accounting, systematic process of identifying, measuring, recording, classifying, summarizing, interpreting, and communicating the financial information. Okay, this is the meaning of accounting. Then after that, what are the golden rules of double entry system? So you have to learn personal, real and the nominal, debit the receiver, credit the giver, debit what comes in, credit what goes out, and then debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. That is your golden rules. Now what is meant by the matching concept? Expenses relating to a particular period are to be matched with the revenue. Whatever the revenue, whatever the income it comes, you have to match it with the expenses according to our particular period. Okay. So relating to the period, that means 2019 to 20, 20 to 21. So each year you have to match the expenses with the revenue. Then define bookkeeping. Any definition you can write it under the bookkeeping. There you have 2 definitions, so you can write it any one. It is an bookkeeping is an art of recording business dealings in a set of books. Okay. What is meant by accounting equation? In that accounting equation, you have to write one sentence, that is the relationship of assets with that of liabilities to outsiders and to owners in the equation form is known as accounting equation. Okay, we have done the sum in the accounting equation, so you don't have any doubt in that. The relationship of assets with that of liabilities to the outsiders and to owners in the equation form is known as accounting equation. Don't forget writing the equation, that means formula, capital plus liabilities, that is equal to asset. It is given in the textbook. Capital plus liabilities, that is equal to assets. Okay. What is meant by the source documents? What is meant by source documents? So this will be the whatever the true evidences, okay, of financial transactions. It shows us the date, the nature of the transaction, and then amount, and then who are the parties involving in the transaction. Okay. So we are writing the transaction, no, purchase account data to cash account, Rahul account data to cash account. So these are all the 2 parties involving in the transaction. we are writing the date and then particulars and then amount, all the details, true evidences. Okay, these are all we are writing, that is known as the source of documents. Okay, then completing the accounting equation, this is the last one. How we have to complete the accounting equation, that comes under the missing items, complete the missing items or completing the accounting equation. Whether if they are asking you 2 marks or 3 marks, so you have to write it clearly and you have to explain it properly. Suppose assets, okay, assets is equal to liabilities equal to then capital. Okay, what is our formula? Capital plus liabilities, that is equal to assets. Okay, capital plus liabilities, that is equal to asset. Full form you have to write, capital plus liabilities, that is equal to assets. Here suppose the sum it is given, asset 30,000, asset is 30,000 and a liabilities is 20,000. Liabilities is 20,000 and a capital you have to find out. Capital you have to find out. So plus liabilities is 20,000 plus equal to asset. Asset is 30,000. Now 30,000 is equal to 20,000. Here you have to find out the capital. Okay. So how will you find out the capital? Here asset minus liability. So 30,000 here and 20,000 here. If you write here 30,000 minus 20,000, you will get here 10,000. The capital will be 10,000. Okay. Capital equal to, you have to write 30,000 minus 20,000. That is equal to 10,000. Okay. Suppose here one more sum. Suppose the asset is 40,000 is given. Okay. Asset is 40,000 and then capital is 10,000. Capital is 10,000. Capital is 10,000. So we write under the capital 10,000 plus liabilities we do not know. So you put question mark, that is equal to asset is equal to 40,000. Okay. Now what you do, here 10,000 and here liabilities you have to find out. If you write here 30,000, 10,000 plus 30,000, that is equal to 40,000. Okay. So this will be your answer, 30,000. So 40,000 minus 10,000, that is equal to 30,000. Asset and then capital you have to write the subtraction. Okay. Now whatever they ask you, you should know the formula is only one, capital plus liabilities, that is equal to asset. Okay. Capital plus liabilities, that is equal to asset. Whatever the amount given. Suppose the capital it is given, liabilities it is given, they ask you assets. So you add both the numbers. Okay, and you find out the value of the assets. Okay, here 10,000 plus 30,000, that is equal to 40,000. Okay, and then format of journal. What is the format of journal? Format of journal, so you have to write according to our textbook in the books of. Format of journal is in the books of ... Okay, and then journal in the middle. How it's written in the textbook, the same way you have to write in the books of ... and then journal. Then you have to write date, particulars, then LF, then debit, rupee symbol, then credit, rupee symbol. Okay. So this is our format. What is the format of the journal entry means? You have to write in the books of ... you have to keep, then journal you have to write, then the next line date, particulars, LF, okay, and then debit, then credit. So this is our format. You make the box like this. No need to write anything, any transactions, any amount, nothing. So, this is our format. Our journal entry format should be like this. Okay. So, we have practiced accounting equation, analysis of transactions, then format of journal, golden rules of double entry, okay, and then question answers. So, revise well and practice more in accounting equation, so that you will not get a doubt while you are doing in the sum in the exam, okay, and do the calculation work properly. Okay students, thank you.